All right, what is what? It's your boy DJ Melly Mel, and this is the K Sports Show hosted by the one and the only. Hey guys, listen, this is the spotlight segment, and you know how we love to do the spotlight. We love to shine a spotlight on people that may not catch your attention, that you may overlook if you're not really paying attention, if you're not entrenched into the culture of everything sports related, right? All right, let me say this loud and clear before we even get into the varsity conversations and the varsity talks, okay? Some of the best basketball in South Florida right now that's happening is at the JV level. And if you're not paying attention to Western High School JV, then you're behind the curve. We're not talking about a group that doesn't just win. We're talking about a group that dominates. They defend, they share the ball, and they play with structure. This is what a real program looks like, because when it's JV, and it's built like this, varsity success isn't coming. It's already loading. Now, why Western JV is different? Well, great question. They're 26-2 on the season. They're not just winning at a normal level. They're winning at 20, 30, and even 40-point game margins, holding opponents under 40 points consistently. This isn't talent freelancing. This is coach basketball. And every kid knows their role, and every possession has purpose. The architect behind this is Coach Allen Davis, the program builder. Coach Allen Davis is doing a real development job. I've watched this team play multiple times with my own eyes. I see the passion. I see the system. I see coachable, winnable techniques amongst this team. And it's all spearheaded by that guy right there. The defensive discipline jumps off of the stat sheet. And they play team first basketball, great ball movement, spacing, and accountability. JV isn't treated as an afterthought with Coach Davis. It's treated like a foundation. And this is how you build a pipeline, not just for a season. That's coaching. Not yelling plays or teaching bad habits, but holding guys accountable and giving them the tools that they need to be successful. Now, I do want to talk about some key players. Thompson, who is averaging a team high of 12 points per game, efficient scorer, attacks downhill. He's an active defender, strong rebounder for his size, plays both ends, and not just a bucket getter. You have Hardy, who's a do-it-all guard, nearly 8 points a game. His stats don't tell the full story because he's a strong rebounder for a guard as well. He creates offense, defends, and pushes the pace. And that's the type of guard that coaches love in late game situations. You got, and I think I said his name wrong, but it's Gallen, G-A-L-A-N, Gallen. He's like a glue guy. Consistent scoring, solid rebounding, high IQ. Does the little things to win games. And every team needs that one guy like him, okay? And then there's a bunch of other people to name. The stats really don't tell the story, but they tell the whole story. You know, over 1,700 total points scored on the season for a JV program. That's ridiculous. But more importantly, they're holding teams to under 1,000 points for the season. Defense leads the offense, but most importantly, defense wins championships. Multiple players averaging solid numbers, and it's not a one-man show. This is balanced, sustainable basketball at its finest, okay? And I'm going to close with this on this. When people talk about the future of South Florida basketball, right, they better start mentioning Western High School JV team, because these kids aren't just winning games. They're learning how to win the right way. And shout out to Coach Allen Davis. That foundation that you're laying right now, it is going to play dividends sooner than people think. So shout out to you guys over at Western High School from your boy DJ Melly Mel, Rangeman Films, over at the K Sports Show live on the Plug Radio app.